Hey guys, my name is David. I'm one of the technical trainers over here in Phoenix, Arizona. We just want to make a really quick video for you guys, just get a good understanding on some of the different chains that we use for cleaning and descaling. So we'll kind of go over some of the benefits, of each of them. There's many styles. There's not one tool for just a single job. So we do have a wide variety and range. Right now, we're going to get started with our original chains. Many people don't know, but we actually have 5 different styles of the original chains, depending on the world that you come from. Some people call it football chains or football style chain knockers. Us, we just call them our original chains. We just kind of break them down in different separate categories. Start off with this first guy over here, which is our PVC style chain. So what you'll notice is, on the links, there are no carbide teeth on there. So this is going to be for a little bit more of a delicate cleaning, working in plastic pipes, PVC, ABS. In some cases, you can even go in there with your, in a clay pipe. If you want to score the heck out of that clay, this can be really good for root removal. You can do some, light descaling if you know that it's a fragile pipe. But again, we have other tooling as well that might be more suited for it. But just know it is an option for you as well. Okay. And then we'll move on, in the progressive steps of, a little bit less aggressive to more aggressive. All right, so the next file is our standard, which is got a 3-inch carbide on there. So you're definitely stepping up a little bit more with this guy. This can be, more so used for your cast iron pipes. Definitely gonna do a great job with as well, clay or some of the other joints that you might see. But this is kind of when we look at the chains, I kind of look at it like a good, better, and best, right? So this is a really good starter chain for you, to use. But if you do want to step it up and get a little bit more aggressive, then we do offer 7 ridge carbide, which is our premium chains. Okay. So what you'll notice there, when I say 7 ridge, we got 7 ridge carbide blades on there. Okay. So you're going to provide a lot more surface area on that for that cleaning and descaling. So these are actually one of the fan favorites. Again, talk about the good, better, and best, and this guy right here is definitely not going to disappoint whenever you're have a lot of heavy descaling. Okay. Now, moving on from there, we do also offer the Tiger chains. Okay, so the Tiger line of chains are very similar, I would say, in comparison with the premium style. They do have the carbides. They're actually running horizontally though, as opposed to vertically like these guys are. So definitely do just as good a descaling as our premium style. However, they're a little bit lighter. Okay. It might take you a little bit longer to clean. So again, we talk about that good, better, and best. Premium's probably going to be the way to go for some heavy descaling, but the Tiger will do just as good of a job. But some of the benefits to them is that if you're holding them side by side, you'll definitely notice the weight difference on them. So Tigers are a little bit lighter. So for me, what I would recommend, if you know that you might have a fragile pipe, but you still have a lot of descaling to do, a Tiger line might be the way to go. But again, we do have other cooling options that might be just a little bit more suitable those fragile pipes that we work in sometimes. Okay. Now, our fifth one is probably something that not a lot of guys will ever use out in the field. These are our tornado chains. Okay, so the tornado style this is actually for a 3/4 inch shaft that we offer, which is for the Max Power Plus. So this is big boy status right here. These are for really heavy descaling, or much more aggressive. But again, these are not going to fit on your 1/2 inch or 1/3 inch cable. This is solely for the Power Plus, okay, which we do offer them in the Cyclone style as well. So more to come on that a little bit later, but we do offer those in the same original chain type style. Now we kind of focus on a little bit of the specialty styles for the original chains. So like we talked about with that Tiger style, we know that root balls and things like that, or you got to bore through something is a real issue. So previously what we used to do is we would actually just take a special drill head, and you can imagine we would actually just attach that to the front of the shaft, and that would help you kind of clear that blockage and then continue to clean thereafter with the chains opening up. Well, the Tiger style actually came out with something really nice where they have the special cutter right on the front for you. Okay, so you don't have to have a separate attachment on there, or throw that right on the top. So this one does not adjust on the front side, but you can still adjust your chains from the back side. But same concept with the original chains, just you have that special drill head that's pre-built into the front of the chain for you. Okay, so that's definitely a great upgrade there. All right, and then of course, we do have stuff with a smaller diameter. So we don't want to leave the little guys out. We offer this, same thing. We have similar the carbides for the Tiger as well for 2 inch. Same thing with the 7 ridge. For the premiums. and then with the PVC, and then for our cleaners, okay, so we do have the mini cleaner as well. So the cleaner series, we have these PVC style rabbit ears, okay. So these are going to be good for inch and a quarter, inch and a half lines where maybe trying to get one of these, trying to get one of these guys in for the original chains to bend through turns might not be so suitable. It might be a little bit more rigid. So you can definitely go with the rabbit style ears or something like that. Okay. Now we'll go ahead and move on. We'll kind of look at some of the cyclones. Again, very similar in the concept as far as the carbides and the how we're going to step up our aggression with those tooling. So we do offer again the cyclone chains. Great part about the cyclones. This is really going to be more suitable for like a finishing touch. Okay, that's kind of what I use this for. So with the cyclone chains, this guy acts on centrifugal force, so it's going to keep you centered and it's going to open up just enough to the ID of the pipe, okay, the inside diameter of the pipe. It's not going to go any more, any less. So these guys, you're going to want to butt these guys up right up the edge of your cable. You don't want to have too much flex in that shaft, so you can't have too much cable exposed on there because these guys are going to stay nice and perfectly centered. So one thing to keep in mind when you guys are cleaning with the start or with the cyclone chains, you definitely don't want to force your tooling in. Okay, just let the tool, let the machine do the job for you. This is going to be really great for if you guys ever ran into those cases where you might have a small section that you just cannot clean. It doesn't matter how many passes you've ran with your miller, and there's just one just pesky area that you can't clean. This is going to be a great finish. You can go in there and just kind of pinpoint that area and do a spot cleaning on it. This is going to be really great for you. So again, we do offer this in the same styles, with the PVC, no carbides on it, a little bit more delicate. And then we'll go up. And of course, we have the standard with 3 ridge. So again, you're kind of stepping up the aggression there. Definitely, more of a starter there. And then same thing, we got our 7 ridge premiums. We're not going to leave those guys out. So definitely great to have in your tool bag. And then why not have the tigers? We got the tiger size as well. So definitely going to be suitable for all your different range of scenarios that you're going to run out in the field. Okay, and then like we talked about earlier, not many people are going to see this out there, but hey, we do offer it for you. So again, large diameter pipes. We're going to be very heavy scaling, definitely a little bit more aggressive on the cleaning descaling, but this is going to be for your Power Plus option. So we do have the Cyclones tornado style as well for you. Okay. All right, now we'll talk a little bit more about the specialty. Okay, so this is one where it's like, hey, this is not a necessity to have, but man, it is great to have it, right? This is the specialty, specialty item. So it's going to really do exactly what these guys are going to do. But what you're doing here is you do not have to change out multiple tools. Okay, so what I mean by that is these are our 3D style chains. Okay, so depending on the speed or the RPMs that you're running your machine at, and we do have guides that tell you, hey, if it's 2 inch, run it at this setting. If it's 3 inch, run it at this setting. So this right here is a good one for our 2 to 3 inch, pipe. Okay. So as you're operating, you can see that spring, it's spring loaded there. So as you're running it, these guys will, flex in and out of the shaft. All right. So 2 to 3 inch here. So it's great for, transitions. If you're cleaning a house main, you got the 2 inch at the end of the run. You can start off cleaning that. You do not have to pull your shaft all the way out and swap out your tooling. It's a 2-in-1 tool right there for you. So this right here is going to be made for our mini series. Okay. And that's on a leader, of course, pre-built. And then, of course, we have for the 1/2 inch as well. And this guy right here is going to be for your 4 to 6 range. Okay, so same concept, just like the Mini with the 3D style. It's going to open and close, depending on the speed setting that you're running at or the RPMs. So again, just check your manuals. You'll be able to see those speed guides, and that's going to tell you a little bit more. Again, these are pre-built for you guys on a leader, but there are replacement parts that you guys can go ahead and swap these out. Carbides, wear out over time. Then you can just swap it out on your own. All right, guys, and one last thing that we did want to share, just keep in mind that here in Phoenix, Arizona, we do offer trainings here at our training center. But not only are we, technical trainers, we do add for support out in the field. So if you guys have any questions about your tooling, what to use, the setup, depending on, whatever the scenario is that you guys are running into, feel free to contact us anytime. You can find all of our contact information on our website, Picote Group. And then, of course, if you have any questions about coming down and attending training in person, virtually, you can reach out. There's some contact information that we'll go ahead and provide for you guys as well. So we'd love to see you guys and love to hear from you. So anytime, feel free to reach out. Thanks.